need your help. I don't know quite what happened. I want to cry right now. Because we really worked hard to get monetized. And I didn't get any notice from YouTube that we were in any jeopardy of losing memberships and super chats and all that kind of stuff, ad revenue and everything. And then all of a sudden, I got a message saying memberships have been paused. I tried to monetize this, wasn't able to do that. So, guys, I'm going to need your help. Please go back and watch everything that you possibly can so that we can get back to where we were real quick. I think we're sitting at 1,700 hours in 365 days, and I've already kind of put the word out that I need help. I really would have appreciated from YouTube a little bit of a warning, not just poof, there was nothing. We had a really big weekend. Those and kind of know what's going on in our lives know. And I've been very, 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 very sore. Hi, Monica. Welcome on in. Thank you. And so I've had to recover and rest because I was really, really tired. But I want to cry. Because we worked really hard. And to not have any warning, to just say poof, and I'm thinking, is this a fluke? I knew beginnings and new times. And have nothing. And now have to start not from scratch. I mean, we don't have to worry about getting to 1,000 people, but now we have to go through everything again. And I know we'll get there quickly because we have an amazing community. I already have people starting to watch, and I've reached out to my mods and said, help, please. Yeah, I know. I know, but it's still frustrating to me. What I think I'm very frustrated with is that there was nothing sent over where I could have curved anything. So you're going to see a lot of lives coming up probably every day for the next little bit to get back really quickly. I don't want to let this slide very long because I don't want to take it very long. I want to get to where we were. But we need your help because hi Texas, I don't quite understand. And I don't understand. Hi, Team. I don't understand why there wasn't some kind of email sent to say you need to do this. But then just the only message that I got on my phone was your memberships have been paused. And then I went back and I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, we're not getting any more ad revenue. We're not getting any more super chats. There's like $50 in our ad revenue account. And so if there's any memberships now, they're going to take away money out of that. I'm just a little frustrated, and that $100 that when we meet, and it's been a little bit for a while that we haven't gotten, and I mean, it's been a couple months, and that's just been sitting there, but that $100 when it comes over to my mom really helps. And so I'm hoping this is not going to take very long to get back to where we were, because I was like, okay, now that everything's kind of done with the shower, I'm going to start working on the other account and so forth. And now I got to just hit this running again. We do still have coffee for Mama, and so forth. But I just don't quite understand what happened. And I don't quite understand. I'm going to reach out to Fairbook Studio because they're really good, and I need to get back to, and I'm going to get back to, like I said, I've had to kind of just recover because I was really, really hurting after everything. And so after I kind of do that, I'm going to get back to super chats or not super chats, shout outs and everything next week. And I was going to start that back up again. But I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, how can you do that? You give no warning of any kind and just say, oh. And I was absolutely blown away. And like, really? What just happened? What do you mean they've been paused? And I went back and I'm like, wait a minute. I can't even monetize this. So I know that I can reach out to Real Living. They could help. I know they will. My mods are going to help. I need you guys to help. I'm going to reach out to Fairbook Studio and see if they can put something out. But I need all the help that we can get to get back to where we were. And I'm just going to be really hitting the lives a lot. We're going tomorrow on the way to Christina's, so I'm just going to be putting it out there. And it's getting warmer now, so if the weather stays good, we'll go sit outside and do a lot of connect and grows. And I'll get there because we worked really hard to get there. And yeah, I sat here and thought about it for a minute. And I thought, we're going to come out stronger on the other side of this. I can sit here and cry, and I already have shed some tears, and I'm shedding them now a little bit. But I'm going to come out stronger on the other side of this than I was before. We were a monetized channel. We had super chats. I'm sure you all can't even find the membership button because it's not there anymore. We had memberships. We had super chats. We had gems. We had ad revenue. And I just got a thing on my phone that said, your memberships have been paused. I was like, what? And I purposely went on to see that if I could go live and monetize this. I can't monetize this, which means we have been demonetized for right now because of lack of watch hours, which doesn't make any sense to me. I had no notice. I mean, usually you would think that YouTube would send a email saying, you know what, you're in jeopardizing of losing anything. I didn't have that. It wasn't like, okay, you know, it was just gone. And it was like, what? So we're sitting at like 1705, it says, from April to April. And what doesn't make sense to me at all is that usually our renewal goes, hi Yarnworks, from January 13th to January 13th. That's when it runs. So there was no notice that, wait a minute, you're in jeopardy of losing your monetization. It was just like, oh, your memberships have stopped. Okay. I usually can go on here and I can go into additional settings and hit monetize. I could not monetize this live. The only thing I thought of is get online, go live, and ask the community that I know we're rock stars with to help. And the way you can help us right now is watch content. You don't even have to, thank you so much. You don't even have, you can have it watching in the background, but I need people to watch and maybe comment on things and so forth. I need that to happen because, and I'm going to be doing a heck of a lot of lives coming up to get it back because I'm not going to allow it to go very far. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to reach out to Fair Book Studio and so forth, and they're very good. They need people to help with watch hours, and they will help. Thank you. Real Living will help. I know they will. So I know it won't take much to get from where we are now, apparently, to the 3,000 mark, and then get to the other mark. But I just don't quite understand it, and I don't quite understand the lack of notice. That to me was like, okay, thanks for the notice, YouTube. I looked at my email. There is nothing. There is no notice to say, oh, you're about ready to. And when you look at the overall lifetime of watch hours, we have over 86,000 watch hours in the lifetime of the channel. 86,000. Not 86. 8,600. I'm sorry. My brain is just all over the place right now. Thank you very much. So I need everybody's help. Maybe go back to the very beginning and watch some of the stuff that, the very beginning stuff. But now we have to start, I guess, all over again. I mean, I would start from scratch, but still, I don't. Thanks for the notice. Right? You can put hashtag blessed in the chat, guys, if you want people to connect with you. Thanks for the notice. Like I said, I've been so tired. Friday and Saturday were exhausting. So I've been trying to recover. So we're going to go live on the way to Christina's, on the way back from Christina's. And I'm going to go live as much as I possibly can so that we can get this done. Because I'm at a loss. I was like, and it was crazy how it happened, because I'm like, it was there and then poof. It's just, oh, well, thank you. Like I said, I'm going to reach out to Fairbrook Studio and see if they'll help me. I know that they'll put something out. I didn't lose my watch hours. We were monetized. And now all of a sudden, we're not monetized. And when it shows the amount of watch hours from April of 21 to April of last year of 21 to April 21 of this year, it says 1,700. And it was like, everything was fine. And then all of a sudden it said, oh, your memberships have been paused. You can't monetize. You're not a monetized channel anymore. Like, what? And it says, then it says, notify me when I can be monetized. And when it says, I've got the people, I've got the I can all show you so y'all can see what I'm talking about, because I'm just like, I'm not going to let it get me upset. I'm going to fight. I haven't seen anything yet, but I'm going to fight like a... I'll show you what it says on my computer. I need this right now like I need a hole in the wall. And I thought it was a fluke, and maybe it'll change tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, this used to be here where it shows membership. So I'm going to turn you around so you can see what I'm talking about, okay? So, this used to have memberships. There, and it even says over here, we'll check if your channel follows the YouTube monetization policy, right? Memberships. They're not there anymore. Super chats, not there anymore. Eligible. Yep. I've got we've got the people. We've got the 3 videos. Look at that. Get notified when you're eligible. Hi, Ambi. So once this goes to 3,000, then we can get back, and then once it goes to the full thing, we can start off memberships again. Even though analytics part, I'll show you that. Hold on a second. Hold on. Trying to find where it shows. See more. Lifetime. That's the amount we've had over the time. The lifetime hours. We've made some impressions, guys, haven't we? And that's the views. And that's the overall lifetime. So, anyway, I was just absolutely... I don't know how to get rid of this thing now. I'm not gonna let it get me down, but I'm just... I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It won't take us that long to get there. Yeah, I'll look at it. I mean, it won't take us that long to get there, but still. Hi, Misha. I just really worked hard to get there. And then to have it just ripped out. And no warning. That to me is what irritates me the most. Is the way that I found out, oh, by the way, you're not monetized anymore. Is a message that says your memberships have been paused. Nothing. No warning. No anything. Let's just take it away. Everything's been paused for right now. And now you got to work back to get back to where you were. And it won't take that long to get there because we have a great community and they're just going to plug away and get us there. But it's not right. Yeah. I mean, I understand that and I get that. And it's fine. You know, like I sat there. Yeah, that's the one thing that I was upset about. That's what I'm upset about is if you are in jeopardy, there should, and I remember like Tuber Chat saying that they'll send you an email letting you know. There was nothing. There was absolutely nothing. So, I mean, I understand that and I get that. And I'm not, I mean, I totally understand it. Um, and like I sat here and said, okay, Mary, you can cry your eyes out. Or you can say, okay, there's a little bump in the road and I'm going to be stronger at the end of this than we are at the beginning. You know, when things happen like this, I can either use it to my benefit, which means I can show other people, hey, this is what you do when this happens. Hi, Juan. See, Juan was a member, been taken away. To have that is what I think is like there was no notice that, by the way, you are no longer monetized. Like that. No notice that you're in jeopardy, no notice that you need to do this, nothing. Just all of a sudden, just blink. There's a reason I have a clip. Stand up before I get much. Well, take care of yourself, Misha. That's what the important. Yes. Isn't that nice? I get a notice that popped up on my phone one that said, by the way, memberships have been paused. And like I just showed everybody, we'll let you know when you can be monetized. So they've demonetized us for right now. I hope so. What they said was, I guess if I don't get back to there quickly, they're pausing them. If you don't get back, then they'll take it out of what is, there's like $50 sitting in there, so they'll take it out of that and they'll just keep the money until we get back to where we were. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it'll take us long to get there because I know that I've got people that will get us there. And then once we reach that, we won't have to worry for the next year. But I was just really frustrated that there was no warning. So I'm like, what do you need to do? I'll start reaching out to your community. That's the first thing. Reach out to your mods. Reach out to your support with Are You Locked In? Reach out to people like Fairbrook Studio. Reach out to, Real Outdoor Living. Reach out to your community and say, hey, we need your help. I need your help to be able to get back there. Because if we all did it before, we can all do it again. I'd love to be able to watch my stuff, but I don't know if it'll count. I guess I didn't. What I don't understand, I really, listen, if I try to figure out YouTube, I'd be a millionaire. But what frustrates me is this was from January was 13th to January 13th is when we did our first live. But they apparently have looked from April of 21 to April of 21 of this year and said, you only have, hi Gail, or not Gail, sorry, Get Healthy, welcome on in. I saw Gail for a second. From April 21st of 2025 to April of 21 of 2026, and said, you only had 1,700 watch hours. So now you don't qualify to be monetized anymore because you have to have at least 3,000 to have the first step and 4,000 to have the full monetization. Yeah.
Are you going live?
I'm live right now to see if I can just let people know. So, anybody that can watch any of our things, if you haven't subscribed, please do. But if you can go back and watch anything, make comments, we need your all's help. We'll get there. And I'm not, guys, I'm not going to shed a lot of tears over this. I'm going to show that you can become stronger afterwards. This is a setback. I don't like it. But I hope it's a very short setback. I hope it goes very quickly. And if everybody watches a little bit, we'll get there. I mean, if people will pull together and help, we'll get to that and we'll get to the other. It may take me the next couple of weeks to make it happen, but dang on it, it's going to happen. And, yep. So I need your all's help. I need your helps to just go and watch stuff. Please get us back to where we were. And the one thing about it is once we do, then, I mean, this time around, I don't have to worry about, people, because we have enough subscribers. Well, thank you very much, Lydia. The problem is going to be this, is we've got to hit it hard because people will be, we've gained hours and then they're going to be taking things away. Hey, Alfonso. It just says I've got 17 hours or 1,700. I'm not doing too good, Alfonso. Yeah, the subs are there. But it's just telling me. I mean, it says your channel has gotten 4,466 views in the last 28 days. Okay. But it's just telling me, sorry, you're no longer monetized. So now it's going to be taking hours away, which is going to be an uphill battle. And see, this says 1977. So maybe I don't know. It says 17 something or other, but it says 1977. Oh boy. We'll get there, guys. I'm not going to let it. Yep. What I do not appreciate is the fact that it didn't give me any notice. It says here, Eligibility, yep, you've got the subscribers, you've got the 3 YouTube videos, but it says 1702 valid public watch hours in the last 365 days. So then it goes to 3,000. And it just watch hour AdSense. It's just yeah, but shorts you have to get in order to get shorts, you have to have in 90 days you have to have 3 million views. I get a lot of views, but not enough for that. Oh, I'll get it back. Yeah, heads up. Hi, George. Heads up would have been really nice. That's what absolutely makes me upset. Is there was nothing to say you're in jeopardy of losing your monetization. There was nothing. It was just pop, your memberships have been paused. That was all I got. And then all of a sudden I'm going here going, what? There was nothing. Absolutely nothing. We'll get it. But I'm really for a loss. I mean, I see Blessed Disco, but Blessed Disco. It has, at least I haven't lost my membership videos on here. They're at least on here. But it's really weird. My emojis are here. It's strange. It's strange. Maybe it's a fluke. I don't know. I do not know. But Juan was a member. I know that. And then now that's... I don't know, guys. Just need your help. And I know we got the community to do it. And I'm going to reach out to Fairbrook Studio and see if they can assist, because they'll put something up. I know that. Yeah, it does, because we worked really hard to get there. The only thing that I can see, this is what I'm seeing, and it could be a total fluke, but usually I can go on and see that, when I go on lives, I can hit monetize, and I couldn't do it on this one. Give me a minute. I'm trying to do something real quick. I need this. Hold on a second. I gotta get this. So there wasn't any reason. It was just literally your memberships have been paused. And apparently not enough watch hours. It doesn't make any sense. So I don't quite understand it. Maybe tomorrow it'll be back. I don't know. But if not, there was nothing. And we're only about 1,300 hours away from the other, but that's the first, and then we're about 2,300 away from the other. But what's going to happen, unlike before, is we're going to be going upwards and back down because they're going to be taking hours away from me every day. That's what's going to happen. It says your channel memberships have been paused. And because you are not currently able to monetize on YouTube. And it says in the meantime, your memberships will not be charged, and you will not receive revenue from the channel memberships. Please note that while you are a paused state, you will be losing some existing members whose memberships is set to renew during this period. If we need to refund your members, we shall deduct it from your AdSense account. There's nothing. There's nothing to tell me why. So I don't understand it. No, I don't get it. And there was no notice. Nothing whatsoever. Yep. Apparently we had them. We were monetized. We've been monetized now since November of 22? Not 22, no. November of 23. And now all of a sudden we're done. We have to start back, I guess. We've been monetized since November of 23. Because we went into... No, not 23. Was it 23? No, sorry, it wasn't. I forgot when we got monetized. I can look. Hold on a second. Now I'm curious. Now I remember it was when Patty was here. And Patty was here in, 24. Because she passed last year. So it was 24 when we got monetized. And so we've been all this time. And now all of a sudden, I guess we're not. We'll get it back. I just need help with watch hours again. And then we have to reapply and set everything back up again. And the problem is going to be is that before, when you do it in the 365 year thing, you don't have to worry about them taking watch hours away from you. Because what happens every day is they'll go back and they'll take watch hours from the previous. I wish they wouldn't do that. I wish they would just keep them, but they don't. So everything from April of 2022 of last year, they're going to take that away on the 22nd. So we have to just really get on it and hope. Well, 300. When you first sign up for YouTube and you start doing a live, like we've had this YouTube channel longer, but we did our first live January 13th of 2024, was it? I think. And so you have that first year to get, when you first start kind of knocking it down, 365 days. And we did that. Because we got monetized on and around August, October of 24. So you have 365 days. So from January 13th, which is when we did our first live, to January 13th of 2025, we had to get monetized. We did. And we've been monetized. Now, what's going to happen is because we've already been monetized. Well, no, it may not. I don't know. It may not. It may work like it did before. Because we haven't, they may not take away. I hope they don't take away previous time, but like it kind of starts the clock now. Is that they may not take away. I mean, hopefully the hours will go up and not fluctuate and so forth. Hopefully they won't take it away. When you're monetized, they take away, like they'll go back a year to April 21st or April 20th and take those watch hours away from you of 25 for 26. It's crazy, but again, we'll get there. I just need people to start watching our content. There are some, if you haven't seen them, there is some, goodness gracious, I'm going to get back to it in a minute. There is some sleep, like watch sleep time stuff that you can watch, like 10 hours worth of playlist of can't think what it is now, of sleep things and calming stuff. You go watch that and put that in the background, and that really did well last time too as well. But if there's stuff you haven't watched, just let it play in the background for me. We'll get there. You're going to see a lot of lives coming up, and I'm going to get back to also doing, getting back. I've got to finish the Advent series. I know it's late, but we had a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to be a grandmother in June of 26, and so we've just had a lot of stuff going on lately. And not for anything, when we understand, in March of last year, my aunt died. And then shortly after my aunt died, yeah, but congratulations is yeah. Well, I know. Congratulations will come after we get redone again. We get remonetized again. So my aunt died in last March, and then shortly after that, I had some health problems. I winded up in the hospital last year, and it took me a little bit. Oh, congratulations on the new grandbaby coming, yes. And so, I just, I mean, there was a lot of stuff happened, and I took a step back a little bit. And there's been a lot of stuff going on lately, and I've had to kind of take a step back. And there was a lot of stuff over the past couple of months. My head's just been spinning with stuff and things going on. And so for reasons here and there, I've just, and we had kind of a rough winter. We had a lot of snow in the winter. And so we were doing a lot of lives outside and letting people just come in and do #blessed and connect and grow and all that kind of stuff. And so we're going to get back to that. I'm going to be hitting lives a lot. I'm probably going to try to do, the only day I probably won't do it is Sunday and Monday, but I'm going to be probably doing five, live. Like tomorrow we're going up to see my daughter. So we'll do a live on the way up, and then we're going to do a live on the way back. And we'll do a live. I'm going to set up a lot of lives over the next little bit in the afternoon. And if it's raining, we'll just sit in here and I'll crochet and we'll talk, and you guys can come in and connect and grow, and we'll get it done. We'll get it done, but I just need your help. And I'm not going to cry over this. I've shed my tears about it. It happened. And we're going to plow through. We're going to get it done. And I know I've got you. I know I've got everybody in my community and everybody there. And people are already starting to watch. And I really appreciate it. And I know you do, Juan, and I appreciate it. So whatever you can watch, don't watch. I want you to go watch our shorts. I love our shorts. But shorts won't help us right now. Video, watching the lives, commenting, all of those things will help. The shorts are great, but those are not going to help us towards getting back to monetization. So, any of the videos, any of the watch out, any of the things, any of those will be gratefully appreciated. And I will come back on, hopefully very quickly, and say, we did it, we got there. So, as much as you can, I'd really, really appreciate it. So, I'm going to get off here. I'm not going to allow this to get me down in the dumps too much, because I know I've got an amazing community that has my back. It'll probably be tomorrow about 3:30. We'll come on and we'll do as we drive up to see Christina, and then do the way back, and we'll get it done. And sure ain't gonna let me stop me. I can tell you that. I don't do that very easily. It's just the thing is for the thing is that the ad revenue and any of the revenue goes to mama, and it helps. And that's going to stop for a little bit. And we haven't had, there hasn't been, you have to reach $100 threshold, and we haven't had it for the past couple of months. And that's fine. There's just been a lot of stuff going on. But it does, I mean, I don't, like I say to anybody, just start a YouTube channel. You may get monetized. And if you do, that's wonderful, because that little bit of revenue that comes in, even it's $100 a month, that really helps our family. It helps my mom. It pays a little bit more for the rent. And our rent's going to go up in the next couple of months, and probably about another $100. And that $100 revenue really, really helps and makes a huge difference. Okay, well, you get some sleep, sissy. I love you. Thank you so much. Put the relaxing 10-hour streams on. Go to sleep. Have the ocean in the background or something like that, right? But we did it once before. We'll do it again. I'm going to get off here. I love y'all, but I thought I got to put a call out and let people know. We need help. Blessed2Crochet needs your help, and we can do it. So with that being said, y'all, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Every solitary one. I have the best community in the world. Keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required. We have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. I know you do. We'll get there. We'll get it back. It won't be nothing but a thing, right? And now that I've kind of gotten things over with, it was wonderful. It was such a blessing. I can now refocus on you all, and we'll get it happening really quickly. Love you all. Thank you so much for your help. I appreciate it. Just go watch, and comment. If you watch it on the replay, comment, because that just helps engagement. That just pushes it out further. And love you all. And we got you covered. And remember to be proud of being you, because everyone else is taken, okay? Love y'all. Have a great night. See y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. We got this.